What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video here on the World of Juice channel. Welcome back to the Rams Bust to Baller rebuild here on Madden 21 on the PC. That is right. We are entering our final season of the series. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I think we'll go one more season after this, because basically what I'm saying is this year is the 2018 to 2019 season, where you have the 2018 draft class that we just had last video as rookies. So the Baker Mayfields, all those guys, you guys remember, right? So this year's draft class is the 2019 draft class, which is Kyler Murray, it's Nick Bosa, it's guys like that, okay? So DK Metcalf, Terry McLaurin, Dwayne Haskins, those guys are in this draft class. And my original plan was to end it after this video, or after this draft class. But I just thought in my head that why don't we go one season after that to the 2019-2020 season, and then just finish it off after the season, the regular season, or if we make the playoffs, finish it off after the playoff special. That's what I'm deciding to do now. So we will go this season and then next season, but there will be no off season, no draft, nothing like that. Once the playoffs are over, or once my season is over, however far we go next season, that will be the end of this Bust to Baller series. So we've only got 2 seasons left, so you guys better get hyped for it. Make sure to smash that like button, notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club, and let's try and make this last as long as possible, but let's get into it right now and hopefully make the playoffs. All right, so here we are in the 2018 to 2019 season. We are currently 1-1 on the year. Not the greatest, but this is what our team's looking like headed into the season. We got Jameis Winston at starting quarterback. He's an 87 overall. David Johnson, 85 overall. Hopefully, Darius Geis can start to grow this season and then overtake Eddie Lacy for number 2. We've got Martavis Bryant as our number 1. Kelvin Benjamin as our number 2. Josh Reynolds, who had an amazing rookie year last year, is going to be our number 3. And then we got Josh Gordon at number 4. I did release Jermaine Kearse because he was just not going to grow for us, and we've only got 2 seasons left, so it was no point in having him on the team anymore. So he's gone off the team. The offensive line is looking much better than what it used to look like, although I do want to quickly go in and switch those 2 guys on the depth chart. Forrest Lamp and Jeremy Zuta are supposed to be... You know what? No. I'm gonna keep it how it is. I'm gonna keep it how it is. Forrest Lamp will play right guard. Jeremy Zuta will play left guard. It's fine. Whatever. Luke Jokel's still here, and Cam Robinson's still here. They're both looking pretty good. Kobe Fleener's an 80 overall. Jordan Cameron really never grew into what I was hoping he would, but it's because he got dropped down to the 3rd string tight end, so he kind of lost his development. On the defensive side, Reuben Foster, during the simulation of the first two weeks of the year, actually got a development upgrade where he played so well against the Panthers that he was able to grow to a superstar X Factor. So that's huge to have our middle linebacker at just 1 year pro as a superstar X Factor alongside Darren Lee and Kendall Beckwith. Then you got Julius Peppers. Jabril Peppers on the outside along with George Iloka. Buster Screen and Josh Robinson are both there on the corners. You've got Deion Jordan, Shane Ray, Jahad Ward. Hopefully both take a step. D-tackle. We've really never had that great of a defensive tackle. I mean, we had Albert Hainsworth for a few seasons, but other than that, we've never really had a great defensive tackle, and that's probably on me because I haven't been able to draft a good defensive tackle, but we really haven't had a good one. We've also got, I'm happy with the linebacking core. That's probably the thing that I'm most happy with is how young and how good this linebacking core is. So without further ado, let's get into the draft class. So like I said, this is the Kyler Murray, Nick Bosa draft class. Murray went 1, Bosa went 2, Farrell I think went 3, right? Did he go 3? I can't remember actually who went 3. I think it was him to the Raiders, yeah. So, obviously, we can't draft Kyler Murray. We could draft Daniel Jones if I wanted to. We can draft Dwayne Haskins. We can draft Drew Lock. The only guy on here that we can't draft is Kyler Murray. Everybody else on here fits the system. Running back's a little bit different story. Can't get Josh Jacobs. Can't even get Miles Sanders or Darrell Henderson, Damian Harris. We can get a guy like Bryce Love or even Benny Snell I would consider on this. Tony Pollard probably would be considered. Rodney Anderson, Mike Weber. Maybe, yeah, Myles Gaskin probably would count. Yeah, everybody would count on here except for these top guys. Wide receivers, can't get Marquise Brown. We can get N'Keal Harry. No Deebo Samuel, no A.J. Brown, no Hardman, no Arcega-Whiteside, no Andy Isabella, definitely no DK. We can get Paris Campbell. No Terry McLaurin. We don't get any scary Terry. There's a few guys down here. Maybe Travis Fulgham maybe would fit the system. Stanley Morgan Jr., Johnny Dixon definitely fits. Gunnar Olszewski would fit. Everybody down here probably does fit unless I'm skipping over somebody. Jacoby Myers I would put a pass on just because he's a Patriot. Tight ends, we can't get TJ. No Noah Fant. Irv Smith's interesting because he's not really done anything in Minnesota in real life, but he's still a very good player. So I probably wouldn't draft him. Dawson Knox, surprisingly, probably can't even get because he's had a good couple seasons in Buffalo. Left tackles for sure can get Jonah Williams. Definitely can get Jonah Williams. This one is interesting because I think everybody here counts. I would count everybody on the left tackle position in this draft class able to be drafted by us. Left guard, no Cody Ford, but other than that, yeah, everybody. Centers, no Elton Jenkins, no Garrett Bradbury, probably not Eric McCoy either. These three guys probably no-go for them. Everybody else, yeah, but we don't really need a center at this point. Right guard, everybody in the right guard position can be drafted. And the right tackle, everybody in the right tackle position can be drafted as well. Moving on to the left ends, probably not Rashawn Gary. I'd probably put a pass on Gary. If I was going to draft anybody at left end, I'd probably take Farrell just to see if he could develop. But everybody else, maybe not Chase Winovich. Maybe not with Chase Winovich. I don't know. That's a tricky one. Definitely not Nick Bosa. No Brian Burns. No Montez Sweat. But everybody else is a go. Defense tackles, no Quinnen Williams, no Ed Oliver, no Christian Wilkins, no Dexter Lawrence. But Jeffrey Simmons, because he had that injury and hasn't really turned out to be anything, we can definitely get him. Everybody else as well can get drafted by us or has the opportunity to be drafted by us. Outside linebackers, no Josh Allen, no Ja'Kai Polite, but everybody else. Middle linebackers, no Devin White, no Devin Bush. The Devins are unavailable, but everybody else we can get. Right outside linebacker, everybody? Is it crazy to say everybody on the right outside linebacker? Because these two guys are pretty good, but that's an interesting one. Corners, no Byron Murphy, no Sean Murphy Bunting, probably no Travion Mullen or Greedy Williams, but everybody else, yeah, everybody else seems to fit the system. So that's cool. We got a lot of options at corner. Free safety, no Darnell Savage. No Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. But, yeah, everybody else. And then strong safeties, probably not Taylor Rapp. I would probably consider Jonathan Abram member of this challenge. He would probably consider, or he would probably fit the challenge that we're trying to do. Everybody here, I wouldn't say everybody fits it, but Taylor Rapp's kind of like on the edge. I don't really know. I'd probably say that he fits it. And then kickers, we don't really need a kicker or punter. We don't need a punter. So those are everybody that fits and does not fit the challenge that we're trying to do. And without further ado, it is time to simulate the regular season and get to week 16, 17, around that area so that we can play a game in this episode. Make sure to smash that like button and notification bell and the subscription button. Join the Juice Club. Let's get simulating. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are in week 17 of the 2018-2019 regular season, and as you can see, we are in the playoffs as the 6th seed because the team in our division that's ahead of us, the 49ers, are the 1 seed. So we got to be the 6th seed. If we win this game, I'm pretty sure we're in. Let me check real quick. Is there a guarantee that we're in the playoffs? Have we clinched a playoff spot yet? I'm not 100% sure. We do not have a clinched playoff spot yet. But if we win, we could possibly get the 4 seed. Possibly. Or the 5 seed. We could go up a little bit. We could go up a little bit if we win. But if we lose, we might drop out of the playoffs. This is a tough division this year. It's going to be very tricky to get this W. We got to go on the road to Tennessee and play the Titans. We got to get this W. We got to get this W against them. This is how the team is looking for towards the end of the season. Jameis Winston's up to an 89 overall. Josh Gordon's up to a 75. Josh Reynolds is up to a 78. On defense, Foster's up to an 88. Darren Lee's up to an 84. Deion Jordan's up to an 82. Other than that, not a whole lot of growth from our main guys. But it is what it is. We're doing fine. We are doing fine. Let's play the Titans in a must-win game to clinch a playoff spot. If you guys are excited, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Let's go play the Titans. We're starting out here in the first quarter with the ball. We need to start out hot so that we can keep the momentum going. Spin move. Oh, I thought I could get it here. Let's run some no huddle. Let's get this defense a little bit tired before we take a big shot down the field. I had to get that ball out a little bit quicker than I would have liked. We need a W here. This is a must-win game, ladies and gentlemen. A must-win game for your boy. If we don't win, we might fall out of the playoffs. Even if we do win, because we'd have 10 wins. I was going to say, even if we do win, we might be out of the playoffs, but no. We'd be in the playoffs guaranteed if we win this game. I don't know what seed we would be in the playoffs, but we would definitely be in. Josh Reynolds drops the ball. That's a little bit annoying that he dropped that. He should have caught that. Jameis Winston steps back in the pocket, rolls out, takes off running, and throws it away because Jameis Winston, not the quickest guy in the world, if you did not know. Not the quickest guy in the world. Takes a snap, drops it down to Josh Gordon, really getting his first action of his career. He's had a couple games where we've thrown to him, but he doesn't really get a lot of playing time. That's why I moved him up in the... That's the wrong throw. That's the wrong target. I thought his route was going to cut outside, but it cut inside. That was my bad. But like I was saying with Josh Gordon, every year that he's been on the team, except for this year, he doesn't really get a lot of playing time. He was a little bit lower overall, so I decided this year, since we're coming close to the end of the series, we might as well get Josh Gordon as many touches as he can, as many reps as we can, so that he can experience the NFL and not get suspended. Good catch from Aaron Hernandez on that one. I didn't think I'd say that, but that's okay. Now we're going to hand this to David Johnson, and that man got unblocked. Why was he unblocked? I thought there had to have been at least some offensive lineman there to block him, but apparently not. All right, this is looking like Josh Gordon all the way. No, maybe not. Throw that away. That was close. That was real close. I wasn't sure if I was going to get that away or not. All right. 3rd and goal from the 7. We need to start off with a touchdown here. We cannot walk away with anything but a touchdown, and I get sacked in this, as I'm saying that, of course. And we're going to walk away with just a field goal. Of freaking course, I say that and then immediately get sacked. Dan Carpenter puts it through, and we lead 3-0. Well, that lead was short-lived. It is now 7-3. The Titans easily walked down the field and scored on us on their drive. And I get sacked again on 3rd down, and we're going to kick another field goal. I cannot get sacked. We've managed to make it 16-7 on the Tennessee Titans. We got a couple field goal opportunities at the end of the second quarter there, and it looks like we're gonna have to kick another field goal because they want us to go for it. They want us to go for it on 4th down and 2, up 16-7. That is a ballsy move, but we're gonna succeed because we give it to Martavis Bryant. I cannot run on these guys, though. The Titans are good run blockers or run stuffers. David Johnson with his best run as I've done it so far. I'll take it. Let's see if we can pound it up the middle of the offensive line, and there it is. Let's go. We add another touchdown to the lead. Hopefully, we can keep this going. The Titans will not go down without a fight. 24-17. Late 4th quarter, Winston with a nice throw, a dart to Josh Reynolds. Hopefully, we can hold on and get this W. That's what I'm really trying to do here. Obviously, we're trying to get this W to clinch a playoff spot. This is a mega win if we can get it. It's a must-win situation for the Rams, and David Johnson trying to score another touchdown, breaks one tackle, and gets into the end zone. David Johnson is who I was trying to say, with a huge touchdown run there. He slipped that tackle and he was off to the races. David Johnson for the W. It is 31-24 with 1:45 to go. We just need to basically run this clock out and we are in the playoffs. We made it to the NFC Championship game last year, but obviously got smoked by the Bears. So if we can make it back to the NFC Championship game and not have to play the Bears, I would be very much appreciative of that. And David Johnson with another big run. That's a huge first down. Huge first down. But one more first down finishes this game because we're going to run it one more time. They're going to run out of timeouts. And then if we can get another first down, it's game over. We clinch a playoff spot. I didn't look at the AFC side. I'm not sure where the Titans fall on their playoff appearances, or if they need to win this game to win the playoff, to get in the playoffs. I'm not 100% sure where they're at, but we don't care about them because David Johnson just sealed the deal. He just sealed the deal. That is a W and a guaranteed playoff spot. Now I don't know who we're going to be going up against because you saw how tightly packed that the race was for the 4th seed. So we could be anywhere between the 4 and the 6 seed, basically, in this in the NFC playoffs. So I don't know who we're gonna play, but we are at least guaranteed a playoff spot with 10 wins. We just got to finish the job right here against Tennessee. David Johnson's had an amazing day. 40 seconds to go. 30 seconds to go. Let's see if I can score a touchdown to make this look a little worse. Big throw, and I got hit on the throw, of course, and that stops the clock. Of course it does. Of course they wouldn't just let me throw that for a touchdown. They had to hit me and wobble it out, and that's going to be Eddie Lacy. Eddie Lacy's going to be the man to finish the job for the Rams. Okay. I respect it, Mr. Cheeseburger. Eddie Lacy. Eddie Lacy. That's a W right there. That is a big, fat W. They had Brady Quinn as their quarterback, so that's maybe why we won. Jameis Winston, 26 of 37, 296 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. Good day for Jameis. Not a horrible day. David Johnson was the real difference maker. 25 carries, 129 yards, 2 touchdowns for the main man. Then we had receiving 8 catches, 71 yards for Kobe Fleener, 1 touchdown catch for David Johnson as well. On defense, we had Jabril Peppers, Buster Screen, and Josh Robinson all had 7 tackles. We sacked Brady Quinn twice, Darren Lee and Deion Jordan. We picked off Brady Quinn 3 times. Reuben Foster, Josh Robinson, and George Iloka all picked off Brady Quinn. No forced fumbles, no fumble recoveries, no block kicks, no safeties, no touchdowns. Dan Carpenter had a big day, a busy day. 3 for 3 on field goals. He had a 44-yarder. And then other than that, we had a good day. This was a must-win game, and we got the W. We are clinched a playoff spot. Let's go find out what seed we are and who we're playing. All right, so we finished the season 10-6, and we are the 6th seed in the NFC playoffs. The Bears ended up with the 1 seed again. They must have won the game and the 49ers lost. So we're going to have to run the gauntlet in the next episode in the playoff special. I think we can do it. We did it last season. We got to the NFC Championship game. This year might be a little bit tougher. I don't know. Hopefully we can get it done. I don't see any reason why we won't get it done. So if you guys are excited for a getting actually close to the end of the series and one of the final playoff specials of the series, make sure to smash that like button, notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.